Hi everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading. It's my first time doing this on camera, so hopefully this resonates with you and hopefully this helps you. If you allow me into your energy, you will stay. If you're not comfortable letting me in your energy, you will leave, and that's okay. Just know, take what resonates and what doesn't, just let it fly. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, what I see from the Ace of Pentacles, I see it from taking the first step as protection, taking initiative, taking things that you always wanted to do, but you feel like you can't do it for some reason, but you need some sort of protection, you need some sort of reassurance, and you need something to help you achieve that. So that means abundance, new opportunity. It means manifestation, all things well. So the second card, we got the Six of Wands in reverse. So the Six of Wands, right? If you look at the man, he is digging something, right? He has 6 wands, one of his hand, and he's digging. If it's in reverse, the opposite of doing hard work. When you do hard work, you feel exhausted, but most of the time, hopefully, you'll feel achieved. So if it's the opposite, you might feel exhausted, you might feel worn out, you might feel burnt out, you might feel like you're doing all of this work for no reason. And I'm here to assure you that you got to give yourself reassurance and use your discernment to decipher whether you're doing this work for you or are you doing this work for other people. You got to use your discernment to recognize life happens for you, not to you. So if you feel like what you're doing is not with alignment, let it fly, let it go. Sometimes in life we hold on to something because we don't think the universe or God might give us something that's even more fulfilling to what we have, but that isn't the case. If you're holding on to something, right, how are you going to receive more if your hands are already full? You have to let go what you already have and open your hands and be ready for what the universe, what God has in store for you. That's how I see it. So the next card, it was the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is like, I see Pentacles, it's literally the sign of protection. So if 10 of that, that's a good sign. So I see that as, so 10 of Pentacles, you see 2 people walking right here. You see dogs? Or is that goats? Oh, some dogs. No shade, but them dogs don't look that good. But anywho. This 10 of Pentacles, it means wealth, abundance, prosperity. And don't forget, y'all, if it doesn't apply to you, let it fly. I low-key feel like that card was for me. Low-key. I low-key feel like it was for me. Alright. So we got, what is it? The 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, when it's up, he's working really hard to keep things all together, right? So if it's the opposite, it might feel like your life is falling apart. You might feel like right now you might feel like you're the glue. You're like the glue in some situations. Like you feel like the moment you let things go, it's going to fall apart and everything that you work for is going down the drain. But I'm here to reassure you that that's not the case. Holding on to something actually hurts you more than letting go. You don't feel the pain. You're not going to feel the rope burn. You're not going to feel anything. You're not going to feel any resistance because you let it go. A lot of times we have to let things go. Like I said I said that for the 7 of Wands. See? Doing it all, carrying the burden. Don't carry that burden. Let that burden go. 444 on the clock. I truly felt like that was for me as well, because I felt that, man. I felt that. Spirit got a lot to say. Let me put them in order so I don't forget. Alrighty. So right now we got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. What we got? We got this man. He got this like orb in his hand. He looking real. You know what I'm saying? That, I see that as like, he's looking onto the horizon. You're probably pondering it right now. You planning on what you want to do next in your life. You trying to figure things out and see what life has in store for you. Because believe it or not, we might think we know where our life is heading, but you really don't know. Sometimes you got to put your faith in God. You got to put your faith in the universe and your spirit guides and your ancestors, whichever you believe in. You got to put your basket, you got to put all your eggs into God's basket, because only God and yourself, only y'all two know what's best for you. So trust in that. So right now you're probably planning like, what am I about to do next? You pondering, like you trying to figure out what's your next move. That's okay. That's okay. Right now we got the Star, but in reverse. So when you look at the Star non-reverse, like upright, it's this lady. She's like picking up, she's pouring into something. She's pouring water into something. The Star. You are the star in the picture. So when you flip it upside down, need some guidance on that. You might feel right now, you might feel insecure. You might feel like you don't know what to do for your next decision. You might feel like you don't know what your next move might be. I know it kind of contradicts what I just had, but that reminds you, take what resonates. And if you don't resonate with it, let it fly. Because this is a collective reading. It's for everybody that's watching. It's for anybody that's watching, not everybody. But you might feel like right now, what am I going to do? I'm not really sure. You might feel insecure about what you're doing. You might not have the best discernment, because a lot of times in life, we think we know what we want. We might believe this is what is meant for us, but we might not know. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't really get disappointed on how your life is going, because life happens for you, not to you. Oh, I forgot this. Sorry. The Page of Cups. We got the Page of Cups. Honestly, Page of Cups, we see this man. He's like chilling, right? I'm not really sure what this one is. I feel like I'll be like lying. But honestly, takes what resonates. I don't really have a message with this card for real. Creative opportunities, intuitive messages, curiosity, possibility, happy surprise, dreamer, sensitivity, and new love. Somebody getting some love. Okay. And that new love, it could be a new dog, it could be a new cat, it could be a new friend, it doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be a new friend too. Oh, it's two at once, so I'm gonna keep this one. So we got, what we got? We got the Two of Pentacles. It takes two to tango, but when you take Two of Pentacles in reverse, it takes two. So you're protected, you're balancing everything okay, because look, he's like juggling. I don't know what that man doing, but he eating though. So if it's the opposite of that, if it's the opposite of juggling, you might have a lot on your plate. You might feel like right now you like juggling, but it's low-key slipping from your fingers. Like, it's okay to take things off your plate. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's good to eat well. It's good to have a lot for right now, but you don't want to be burnt out too quick. You don't want to feel like you don't have a break. You don't want to feel like you're overworked, you're overexerting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we think just because we can do everything, that doesn't mean we have to do everything. You gotta like have a balance. You know what I'm saying? And I also could see it as like you trying to decide two decisions. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? Where should I go? What should I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, if you feel like you don't really know what your decision should be, ask God for a sign. Ask God for guidance. Ask the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Ask them to help you decide and lead you into the right decision that fits you and your highest, purest intentions at heart. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you feel like you want something does not mean you need it. A lot of times we're like, well, this looks good, this will look good, we're so focused on how it looks, we might not know what baggage it comes with it. We might not know what it's like to have it behind closed doors. A lot of the times people show the positive side on having things online, and we assume that's all that comes with it, but we're not even aware about everything that comes with it, you know? So don't put too much on your plate, and bite enough as to how much you could chew. Don't bite too much that you can't chew, basically is what I'm saying. You know what? I'm feeling one more card. Let's do one more. Spirit, what is one message that collective needs to hear right now? La da 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 da. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. You see, she's sitting down on her throne. She's looking down at her pinnacle. I see it as her like looking, I don't know, she kind of looks sad, but at the same time, I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't really see the message as that, but hey, the way I read tarot is different for everybody. So the way I see it as her, she's looking like, she's looking at what she accomplished. You might be looking at all the things you accomplished in life, but you still feel tired. Like, the way I see life, work smarter, not harder. You might have worked a 40-hour shift. You might work a 40-hour week. Imagine a 40-hour week, and you're just tired. It paid off, but at the same time, it drained your energy. You're like, it was worth it because you see how much that work has paid off for you. You saw what that work has given you. Like, it might be going to work, having enough money to feed your kids, or having enough money to pay off your debt, or just working out enough so you can meet your goal for the gym. But you still feel like, that drained me, you know? And that's common. Wow, that was actually pretty cool. I didn't even look at the meeting and I was right on one of them. But yeah, like, all in all from this reading, right? It has a lot to do with decisions, achieving, feeling burnt out, and needing to make the initiative. I see it as, make that move. The moment I said that thing that popped in your head, that's the move you need to make. A lot of the times our mind gets the best out of us and we might overthink what our heart wants to do. But at the same time, it's always mind over matter, right? But intuition is not logical. Intuition is not reasonable, if that makes sense. Like, there's no logic when it comes to intuition. You just know. When you know, you just know. Ashe. So it's like, make that decision. And your hard work and all the things that you're wanting in life is coming. You might not see it. You don't know what the universe, you don't know what God is moving and maneuvering for you. You don't know what conversations God is mentioning you in. You don't know what buildings, what opportunities, what names, what things that you've been working for and meeting to happen. You don't know what God in the universe is planning for you. So just be patient. But at the same time, appreciate and be proud of yourself for what you've done. And don't put too much on your plate. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. I understand a lot of people that watch me, y'all are hard workers. The cards have said it. But at the same time, that doesn't mean you got to do everything under the sun. That's how you build resentment. That's how you build malnourishment. You're malnourishing your soul, your energy, your overall health. Prioritize your health. Yes, it is important to why am I shuffling? It is important to know, like, that you are capable of doing everything you could put your mind to, but that doesn't mean you could do it all. Nobody should do it all. I give respect to people that are working hard to provide for their family, but just know you can take yourself a break. You could give yourself a reward, and that reward is going to be fulfilling. It's not going to cause you any harm, and it's not going to start a habit. Reward yourself with something like, I don't know, go out with your homeboys or your homegirls to like out for some coffee. Take yourself on a solo date to your favorite restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what makes you happy. All the things that you've done before you became a parent, start doing it now. A lot of times I see that all the time. Like, I have a friend, my homegirl, she a mom now. It's crazy to hear that. Like, she's a mother. Like, what? And it's like, she hasn't been able to do the things she wanted to, like, she has been doing before she became a mother, because that's a whole responsibility. She's taking care of a whole nother human being. Like, that's crazy to think about. So all the hobbies that you had, all the shows that you watched, all the clothes that you wore, you can still do that. Just because you're a parent does not rob you from having fun, doesn't rob you from that satisfaction of being you. Yes, you're this person's parent, but you're still so-and-so at the end of the day. You still have hobbies, you still have interests, you still have yourself. So don't erase yourself just because you're a parent. Like, a parent doesn't come in the same quilt. You can still be yourself and be a parent. You can still be good at it too. See, Spirit wanted me to show this one because it was flipped upright and all the cards are face down. So I said it was the last one, but I guess I lied. So we got the 5 of Cups. So when we look at, we got it down. So when we look at the 5 of Cups, you see this man, right? He got 3 cups right here. 1 cup is getting received of, like, is receiving, 4 cups, my bad. 3 cups is sitting and something is receiving him a cup. So if it's upside down, you might be losing something. But at the same time, I don't feel like that resonates with the message. How I see it, when you're receiving something, something is giving you something, and it's the opposite. I don't want to say you're getting robbed or nothing like that, because no, I see it as the things that you have in life. Like I mentioned before, if you have your hands full of something, how are you going to receive more? Bars. How are you going to receive more? So there might be something that you might be losing in your life. Right now it's fall. I love fall because it's not my favorite season, but I love fall because it reminds me that you got to shed the old to bring in the new. The trees lose their leaves so they can bring and spring up new ones when the season comes, when their times comes. So you might be sad right now because you lost something. It might be a person, it might be a job, it might be a crib, it might be an interest, a friend, whatever. The first thing that I said, you might be losing something, that thing that popped in your head, it might be that. And you might be sad about it, you might be upset, but I want you to be aware that good is coming. Like, your day of victory is yet to come. It's coming. A lot of the times we might not want to let go of something. I never mentioned that before. I gotta mention it again. We might feel like we can't let go of this because we think that's the best, that we can't find anything better. Like, no, this is perfect for me. Like, it's right for me. Like, it's everything I wanted. It's everything I needed. This is right for me. I can't let this go. I might not ever see something like this ever again. And that might be a good thing. Because that thing that you think is perfect, God is going to show you, I can do 10 times more than that. Watch. But you have to first let that thing go. I know it's scary because it's the unknown. We're not 100% certain that we might get anything better than that. But it will come. Don't ever question divine timing. Don't ever question it. So in all, out of all the 10 cards that I just gave y'all, out of all the 10 cards, what I get out of this is you're having a transformative time within your life. And because of this transformative time within your life, it might feel like everything's falling apart for you. You're overexerting yourself. You can't make the decisions. You feel like not people, but life is turning you this way, that way, this way. Make a decision, do this, do that. And you feel overwhelmed. Everything's expensive. Things are not looking too hot. But the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors that are walking with you throughout each day and looking and taking care of you, they're rejoicing right now. They're literally celebrating right now because they know what's coming. You might not see it right now. A lot of the times when we're having a transformative time, a lot of things feel still. It's the calm before the storm. Everything feels like, what now? Like everything just got put in a hole. You might have lose people. People are not to contact you anymore. You might lost your job, whichever. It's making room for what is coming. It's making room. You want that really big thing? Well, it needs a lot of room. It needs a lot of room. So you have to be able to receive it. You have to come in with open arms for it and just tell the universe, like, I'm grateful for what you're giving me, and I'm grateful for what I have. Because things that you're getting, you have it already. What happens in life, it happens first in the spiritual realm, and then it happens in the physical. Kind of see it as a loading. You ordered a package, it's coming. You might see it, you might feel it, the universe might show you signs and you probably don't even recognize it yet, and that's okay. It's kind of like you order a package. The package is not here yet, but you know it's coming. You don't see the package. You don't see all the work that was put in to make that package. You don't see how many hands has touched that package to come to you, and that's okay. Just be aware your thing is coming. Your day is coming. Just don't overexert yourself and trust what's coming, and trust within yourself and give yourself a break. Just because everything around you is chaotic does not mean it has to be chaotic in your head. Just because everything else is crumbling down, you do not have to crumble down with it. That's true mental stability. Right now, yeah, life is kind of hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty rough right now, but at least it ain't hard up here. You can see it as being complacent. You can see it as, being lazy, whatever. Because at the end of the day, at least I'm peaceful. Can you say the same? Thank you for being here. I hope this message has helped you and reached the people that needed to hear this. I'm grateful for you watching. If you made it this far, comment down your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Stay beautiful. Stay optimistic and stay resilient, reflection, because it's hard out here. Okay? Thank you for having time with Tati. I'm out.